Hey y'all, welcome back to Bama Based, where I find peace in my garden and joy in my kitchen. I'm Emily, and I just want to give you a little quick weekly tour of the fall garden. Last Sunday, we started the fall seeds, and a lot has happened this week. So I want to just take you into my backyard and show you what has germinated and what has made some progress. So let's get into it. So let's start on the outside of the greenhouse. And if y'all could hear it, it just thundered. So we are going to be expecting a heavy rain pretty soon. So I want to beat the weather. So last week we planted a whole bunch of, this is zucchini here. And they were very old seeds. So I'm glad to see that all of them have germinated. Also zucchini. And then nothing in this pot. I'll give it another week, but I would assume that the scallop squash would have germinated by now since the zucchini had, especially since this is one of the same seed packets. So one seed out of two nursery pots. So I'm not happy about that, but we did get one, and one is truly all we need. I believe that is jade bush green beans, but I could be wrong. I didn't label this row, so this row is a mystery. I'm pretty sure that this is a jade bush green bean. Nothing germinated out of that seed packet, but those were also very old. And more green beans. My mint. And it's sprinkling. And this is just a quick update. I did pull out some of the peppers here just to give them more room. And I do need to do some harvesting just to encourage more growth. I have one. Ooh, blossom end rot. Yuck. That needs to come off. Ooh, that's yucky, yucky. So throw that over the fence. I don't see any carrots germinating in this bed yet, but I do see some of the squash there. So we'll see. And then over here, we have the garbanzo beans and also more of the squash. And this is either the lettuce or the carrots. I'm pretty sure it's the carrots because I did carrots on this side and lettuce on this side. And with the wind, and I didn't top dress anything, there's not a lot of germination there. But they were old seeds again, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, looks like everything just went into the middle too. But it's okay. Garbanzo beans. I think they're just pretty. Oh, that wind's picking up. And y'all, I'm so excited. This was just I wouldn't say an experiment, just it was a want. So I came out here late summer and wanted to do the cucamelons. And y'all, look, I have two of them. Now, this late in the season, I don't think if they'll do anything. But y'all, they're so cute. And I'm blown away. They're adorable. So I will be planting a lot more of the Kajari melons. And I'll take y'all around, show y'all some pretty things. Flowers are making another comeback. It's finally cooled off. Shasta daisies. These are supposed to be banana cream daisies. We'll see. They look more like a succulent to me, but we'll see. Pepper plant that I purchased from the box store. Didn't really thrive very well, so like that's gross. So I'll be taking that off. Alrighty, give you a quick little rundown of the in-ground growing bed. So all the tomato plants are almost out of the bed. I'll be finished pruning those up and clipping those down very soon. But we still have plenty of banana peppers, bell peppers. I have a sage plant down there. More habaneros. The habanero plant is just like kind of taken over. Cubanelle. Look how many habaneros are on this branch. Wow. And that wind is picking up. We have plenty of cubanelles. Poblanos. Poblanos. Habaneros. Jalapenos. Plenty of bells are growing. And y'all, this bell pepper alone is probably up to my chest. I do have plenty of weeds, but lots of bells still growing. More bell peppers. Another cubanelle. Poblano. More bell peppers. Looking great. Those are my basil plants. Looking good. Now let's take a little gander into the greenhouse and I'll show you what is growing here. Now all these are my tomatoes that I brought into the greenhouse to see if I can overwinter them. They are getting hit with disease. So I'm going to see if I can baby them along. That one has decided to just meet its maker. But the rest are looking decent. Okay, and we'll start on this side. And excuse the mess. I need to do a greenhouse cleanup. But we have squash in the back row. Finally seeing some germination here. And I believe it's another squash. And finally seeing the carrots germinate. That makes me happy. Nothing in this pot that I see yet. More carrots. And more carrots. And y'all, I didn't label this back row when I first planted them. So those carrot buckets in the back, those nursery pots, it's either the Danvers carrot, the Emperor carrot, or the Nebula, Black Nebula. So those will just be a cute little surprise. Dark green zucchini germinated this week. Nothing for these garbanzo beans. Well, there it is. So nothing in this pot. We have one germinating here, and that's probably carrots. But we'll see. And one there. Nothing in this one that I see. But not too bad. It's only been a week. But y'all look at these. These are my daisies here. So let me get you a close up. These are the dwarf daisies. The creeping daisies. I don't see anything yet for the blues blue daisy. But then moving on down, English daisy. I see a lot there. And then in the last two, maybe one celery. And they're just being bottom watered since it's still so hot. Nothing showing yet for the hostas. But we'll see there. And then let me turn you around here. We have cabbage, collards, and broccoli. I've never grown broccoli before, so that's actually exciting. And then moving on down, rutabagas, a little bit of lemon balm. I don't see any celery yet, but then we have some onions starting to pop up. That's exciting. And then moving on down, more Copenhagen Market cabbage, kohlrabi. And y'all, have never grown kohlrabi, and I've also never eaten it. So if y'all have any great recipes or any tips, leave them down below. Here is some dwarf thumb bib lettuce, and then more purple top rutabaga. And I love rutabaga. But y'all, I'm very happy with what we have so far.